You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
What's going on, you fine peoples of the world? How goes it? And welcome back.
Nobody
Hi,
watches
Internet.
BDM. What are you talking about?
People love you. Look at you. Look at that handsome face. Look at that. Look
If
at
they're
that,
here, they're here for me, and we all know that. So
I mean, that's
no,
true,
they're here
yeah.
for Jeff. Honestly,
It's beautiful.
Jeff is the real crowd pulling factor in this group. Let's be honest.
F.
Jeff.
I'm not even certain. Were we recording and streaming during the time period where Jeff was a thing?
Nope.
I do not think so.
So when we reference Jeff, nobody has any idea what we're talking about.
Not a
That's
clue.
when we left Gopi behind. I think that was our first episode.
Who the hell was Goopy?
Gopi's our monkey man.
No, Jeff was in the Underdark. That was way before that.
Yeah, Jeff was in the Underdark.
Yep.
I completely forgot about your monkey character.
Yeah, he was super fun. I liked him. Glad I got to play him for a bit.
Oh yeah, Shane, I wanted to say I don't know if it would have necessarily any mechanical bonuses, but I wanted to make a character thing to where Aewen enjoyed that kata that Grak taught her, that she wants to do that kata every morning when she wakes up because it's relaxing.
Okay. That's a fun character choice. I like that.
Yeah, she's into it. She's like, that looks like a lot of fun. She has no idea of the religious implications of it. She just enjoys the way, it gets her body moving.
Thomas, I remember what it was.
Oh?
So
It was what's the kata with you?
God damn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what it was.
I was asking you about that earlier. What's a kata with? Oh god.
You're
right. That was
kata. It popped right back up in my head.
You're right. That was just as stupid as I recall it being. I'd
now I can say it to you every morning.
I think I hate you both.
For what? What did I do?
It's you were the one that said it first, apparently.
I didn't say what's a kata with you. That was directed squarely at me, and I was furious about it.
Oh, that was said to you. Okay, that does make a difference.
Oh, so now you like it? Now that it's a pun at my expense?
No, I mean, listen, I mean, you do deserve it every once in a while.
I deserve nothing. I take offense at that statement.
Well,
I also resemble that statement, but that's beside the point.
That's beside the joint.
Joint. What are
I
we
think
up
we're
to?
doing D&D. Is that what we're here for? I've
Let's
lost track.
do it.
We're here for Pathfinder. You're in the wrong IP. Get out of here, you dungeon and/or dragon man. There are dungeons and dragons in this, though.
I was just here for kisses. But
I'm a bigger fan of loggers than
Non-binary
IPAs.
kisses.
Dumb joke. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
that one sailed directly over my head. I didn't even feel a wind off of that one.
Yeah, you guys came to a place last time. This is a big mountain place. You walked up a bunch of stairs, and you were met by a very friendly caretaker.
Quite nervous.
Yeah. It weren't used to greeting groups of people. Most of the time, they only welcome like one person at a time. And you found out that was because this is essentially like a training ground for followers of Irori, who is
no, it's fine. It's okay to be impressed.
who is a deity that is all about self-perfection and making oneself just as badass as well as you can be, just doing big punches and doing big
punched
things.
his way into heaven.
He did punch his way into heaven.
He's
so he's basically Sun Wukong.
Kind of, except he only became immortal the one time. Whereas Wukong is like 10 times immortal. It's fucking ridiculous if you actually look up the story.
I feel like the story of Sun Wukong is pretty much just, I want to annoy the gods so hard I become one.
Basically, yes. But yeah, so you guys went and kind of hung out with really just one of the training people was a bird by the name of Grak.
I love Grak.
Crack.
And boy, you guys were just really culturally insensitive the entire time.
that was the die that did that for me. I was trying to be nice, but then I rolled a nat 1 on diplomacy.
Justin,
and had to be a jerk.
Speaking of which, did we ever figure out, is there a way to get rid of the fireball effect on the map?
Yeah.
I have not been able to
there?
figure that out.
Oh, yeah, the token
seems Seb
controls. On the left hand side, you got that selected, and go all the way down to
Tile controls?
I would do token controls. And then there's show sequencer effects viewer.
Oh, hey,
the
there we go.
Do you see anything in there?
I got rid of it. Yay!
Wow, they fixed that real quick, didn't they?
I did fix it. Yes, they did fix it really quick. But
I will say, Shane, you gave us 2 NPCs to talk with, and one of them didn't talk. So,
well, yeah, that's because he was busy doing like a thing, and I'm sure if you would have like stood there and poked him a bunch, he probably would have talked to you, but been less
that would
happy
be
about
rude.
it.
And we wouldn't want to be rude.
How wooed?
We would not want to be rude to the dear monks, now would we?
Yeah, so you guys talked with them a little bit, learned all about Greg and how he's like a whole ass person with like thoughts and feelings, just like you guys, and not
birds
in
don't
fact,
have thoughts and feelings.
a bird, and not
He
a bird.
has
Look at him.
wings.
He's got
Hey.
wings. He can
On
fly.
his back.
I just took a nap on some grass. I don't know what you're saying.
Are those wings on his back actually there?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't actually know how. I forget what the race is called.
Tengu.
Tengu.
Look in Pathfinder.
Tengu.
So
Just like that, minus the wings.
They don't have wings.
oh, they don't have wings. See,
No, they
well,
don't.
Shit, I picked one that I thought was going to be good, and then it turned out. to
See,
not be good.
see
It's
now
good. You
you
just need
look
wings.
like an asshole.
Is what it is.
Now
I
you
still
look
think
like an
it's a good
insensitive
art.
It is.
Is a good art that I chose, so I'm choosing to stick with it.
Are you sure?
But yeah, you talked with them. You guys kind of you asked around a little bit about where to find this fire gem. So far, nobody really knew what you were talking about. Seems like it's not really a function of like the training here, really, but you know, it's they have you guys were like, well, they got the hot springs and
I got the hot water.
they got hot water, so clearly there must be something going on here.
Obviously.
So yeah, you guys
That's-
spent some time
that's
doing a little bit of not necessarily training, but Greg kind of wanted to see what you guys had. He's like, hey, you guys seem very, physically capable. Maybe you might like to learn some of the teachings of Irori. So you guys, a couple of you guys did a little bit of a fight. Knox did not do a good job. Aewen kind of shot him with a lot of arrows.
It was a bad pairing. The sun was in his eyes. It was an off day.
That's right. No, the sun wasn't in his eyes. He's got sunglasses for that.
He started off the fight being seen, which he never wants to do.
This is true. Yeah, you fucked his whole deal up just like you fucked my whole deal up in that fight, which was awesome. But oh man, I totally that skill has gotten more use in the last few sessions than it has in the entirety of Aewen's existence as a character.
Hey, glitter dust is great. She always keeps that climber's chalk handy, and she
That
has
is
no
nice.
idea that it does absolutely nothing. She seems to think that glitter dust must involve dust, and it super doesn't.
You think would have won between Knox and Bernie? That would have been a decent matchup, actually.
That would have been a much better fight.
The trouble is you're not in like close confines. So he can't really.
We're still in an open area, and I don't start invisible like I typically would. I mean, like my whole kit is about. I'm an assassin, not a fighter. Like,
in a stand-up fight, Bernie. If you're found in an alley with a wall in front of you, Knox.
but the thing is with Knox is if he does hit sneak attack, that's like
you're never hitting him again.
Yeah, you're never hitting me again.
Yeah, your combat maneuver defense is also pretty high, so Knox might have a little bit of difficulty hitting with a dirty trick.
I am built to fight other things, not really.
There
Yeah,
is
our
a
party.
feat that lets you use your dex for dirty tricks, so you could get better at that.
Is there? I mean, how much would I have to dip to get that, though?
Shane over here talking about his feet fetish.
Agile maneuvers. It is a single feat. You add your dexterity bonus to your base attack bonus and size bonus when determining your combat maneuver instead of your strength bonus. So, yeah, you would go from having a +9 to a +12. So,
nice little +3 bonus.
Problem is half of my stuff had to be dipped into other stuff just to get it.
Yeah, it's kind of a whole thing. But, it's always a good one to pull out just
for sure.
in case you need to. Just do the old pocket sand or the old Dr. Insano shows no mercy and just poke him in the eye. I'm glad somebody else got the reference on that one.
I don't know how I got that
right over my
reference. I haven't
head.
seen that movie in years.
It's from the Water Boy. But yeah, so you guys have a little bit more investigating to do to figure out sort of what you're where the thing that you're looking for is, because you are trying to find a thing. Last time I checked, I don't know. Maybe you guys have decided that.
No, it's really nice here, honestly. What'd you say?
It's kind of nice, yeah.
I bet you a lich couldn't find us here. There's a whole dragon guard in this place.
Yeah, but anytime you want to go somewhere else, then you do have to contend with the dragon. Like,
oh yeah, Aewen
listen,
does
you're not
have a
popping
bad
out
bit
for
of wanderlust,
groceries while you're at this place.
which is why there's really only rice to eat.
Yes. But yeah, so is there now that you guys are kind of done up here, you guys have said that, hey, we're sort of done with the training area for the moment. Is there anywhere else that you would like to go? Anyone else that you would like to speak to?
Aewen wants to try to find the dragon's treasure.
Apparently, with weapon finesse, I can use my dex. Anyways,
Listen, if you want to fight the dragon, that is totally doable. We can make that. I can make that happen.
I said nothing about fighting a dragon. I said finding the dragon's treasure. I was promised a dragon's hoard, and all I got was this sick hot spring. Damn it.
Listen, if you do not think that a dragon has his hoard just absolutely fucked up with like traps and magic shit to let him know if somebody's fucking with it, you are out of your mind, good sir.
Come on now, Shane. Followers of Tiamat are nothing if not kind and benevolent.
Yeah, sure. That's why not?
That would be
It's not
kinda
like I
fun
dug
fight.
myself into
You got a paladin that's
It's
an
not like
evil
a-
dragon. That would be a lot of fun.
It's not like I dug myself a trench with my shield while a dragon was flying overhead or anything. I'm totally fine fighting it. I'm not fighting a dragon. I don't want to fight a dragon. That seems like a good way to lose another character. Not that I've ever done that. At any rate,
Yes.
Aewen's gonna poke about at the spout of the hot springs. She's like, oh well, we're looking for a fire gem. I bet you hot springs
you
is gonna
guys
have it.
have been. I imagine you guys spent a good amount of time up here, talking and training and doing whatnot.
Aewen also caught the edge of the breeze from the cliffside and wants another dip in the hot spring just to get rid of the memory of it.
Okay, so yes, You come back down. The stairs basically coming back down essentially leads you to the front of the little area where it opens up to the hot springs. So we'll go ahead and put you guys down here, and then
You know what I just realized?
what?
Aewen is staunchly vegan. And so it makes sense that she would hate the cold because she's iron deficient.
To make sense. Also, it was been really hard for you to be vegan back at that fishing village because not a whole lot to eat there that isn't made of some kind of blubber
It's
and
just
other
vegan.
shit.
Yeah, she's got vegan rations. Nobody else wants any. She's
I
like,
don't
"Oh,
know
what
if
do you
there's
mean?"
any. I don't know if there's such a thing as cold weather vegan rations.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't think she was vegan. I think she was vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
vegetarian.
forget. Ovo lacto vegetarian maybe.
Gelato's not vegan.
Do they have chickens there anywhere?
Chicken's
not vegan?
Not vegan.
They lay
Gelato's not
eggs.
vegan. Milk and eggs, bitch.
It's vegetarian. They eat eggs.
No vegan diet, no vegan powers.
Hate it when the vegan police show up.
I also
Right?
hate it. Everyone hates it when the vegan police shows up. It's no bueno.
I hate it when the vegans show up.
There
To
goes our
anyone
vegan
vegan-
audience.
I was about to say, to anyone vegan out there, that was a joke. I do enjoy
Was it?
vegan food.
It wasn't.
No,
He
I do
hates
actually-
you personally.
you specifically. No, I enjoy all forms of food if my weight does not attest to that. I enjoy food of all makes and models. There's some delicious stuff out there.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
only eat Wagyu hamburgers.
What a waste of Wagyu. Holy shit.
yeah, that does seem like a waste of very expensive meat.
What do you think? If it makes my hamburgers more tasty, it's not a waste.
Gotta smash that Wagyu. Smash
Eh.
that
It
Wagyu!
doesn't have to be a smash burger.
Like
It
and
can be, like,
subscribe.
one of those restaurant style like fat burgers.
Shane, you're canceled for that joke. That's terrible. Shame on you.
All right, where are we now?
And like and subscribe jokes. What is this?
You guys are
2015?
at the
Oh, yeah.
entrance because Aewen said that she wanted to go to the hot springs.
I wanted to poke about at the spout. I wanted to
Okay,
do some spout
as
poking.
you
So the hot water's
enter-
coming down from the waterfall?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You see a few people in here.
Oh, more people.
Um,
Sick.
Yeah. You see Inari is in here talking to what looks like another person, giving their getup. Looks like they are also, in training here at the moment. And you see another sort of person talking to them as well, kind of behind the desk. Just kind of casual conversation, asking, about meals and that sort of thing. Nothing really going on, but yeah, you see some people in here doing their thing. They as you guys join up, you see Shiro go, yes, our new guests. I didn't spend too much time training today, I see. Just getting used to things, or?
Just poking around. I wanted to explore. Greg was so cool. The other guy didn't talk much.
Yeah, he's deep in meditation. It's a very quiet practice.
Yeah, but he could have at least said hi.
I don't think you quite understand what meditation is.
I guess not. Isn't that where you just have to sit for a little while and your teacher whacks you with a stick if you try to get up and leave?
No, that sounds like a prison.
Oh. Yeah, man, that meditation was way different.
Did you practice
my dad wanted me to try. He thought it might calm me down. Hi, Knox.
Yeah, I was going to say, you do not... From what I've seen, your group does not seem like the most centered of individuals.
Well, an unbalanced top finds the most unusual paths.
Radhika is like, yeah. So I heard we got some new people in. Not very usual for us to get this many people in all at once. What do you say to sparring at some point?
Ooh, sounds fun.
Ooh, all right. I
I'm
like.
Aewen. Who are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Radhika.
Hi, Radhika.
Radhika, yeah. You know, I was the newest person here before you guys showed up, so you know, nice to have some fresh meat.
I'm vegetarian.
Cool.
I get it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like a whole
blood and all that. It's like a whole saying.
It's like it's like
a
turn of phrase or whatever.
How do you turn a phrase?
Oh, I can punch a hole through you probably.
Not with that attitude.
So yeah. Anyhow,
You seem
what?
mad.
Are you guys done? Are you guys done training for the day, or?
We've got other things. We're honestly just kind of settling in, I think.
All right, fair enough. I mean, a lot of people are. I mean, most people, from what I understand, are usually eager to move towards the whole oneness and perfection, and it's a long time to get here to just kind of chill out. But your journey's your own, all that. Like,
Aewen meets Irori with a really
like,
intense
yeah,
stare.
it does seem a little strange. But
I'm realizing that we seem like the villains in an anime. They just came in here and they didn't do it like everyone else. They cheated their way up here or something.
They've been very cordial. Well, somewhat cordial so far.
We've done our best. I apologize for Knox, but I don't know if anything can fix him.
All I did was sleep.
Oh, you're still here, Knox. Hi.
Yes, by the way. Radhika's like, yeah, speaking of sleeping, I don't know which one of you brought, like, I don't know if it's like waiting outside, but I assume there's some kind of like tiger with you or something, or a bear, possibly. Last night, that's the sort of just from the sounds coming from your guys' room, that's the impression that I got.
Wait, you have a house cat?
Definitely not a house cat. Wasn't the one making those sorts of noises. Sounded like something growling throughout the night last night.
I have no idea. I didn't hear anything. Sam, did you hear anything?
It's like, yeah. I mean, I think we've just kind of gotten used to it, but Knox takes a while to get used to.
I guess Knox's snort check was fairly high.
She's like, oh, okay, well,
I don't think I snore. I mean, honestly.
I guess
that's what
this
everyone who
will be a
snores
good
says.
chance to practice mindfulness and centering myself.
Yeah, you
and
can practice
not
sleeping real good.
trying to punch someone to death at the first opportunity.
You really seem to like punching things.
That's the
I
spirit.
really like punching things. That's kind of why I'm here.
Oh. Well, I guess this is a good spot for punching things good.
Yes, it's kind of the whole thing.
Aewen has absolutely no idea how to compliment someone's punching.
She's like, she kind of like looks at you guys like, well, this has been a weird conversation. I'm gonna go do some training. Like just starts cracking stuff. Hope to see you up there. Kind of like gives you one of these as she walks away.
Wait, we didn't get your name.
So it's this girl.
Yeah, you did.
Radhika.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, you did, and just keeps walking.
Huh. Well, conversations are gonna get weirder with her. I can guarantee that. So who's this? Who's this with Inari? Hello.
My name is Shiro. I also help sort of run things around here. Yeah, is there something that we can do for you? I understand that you are still kind of getting settled in, but you know, whatever we can do to help, I suppose.
No, we just kind of wanted to poke around a little bit.
Poke around.
We're good at that. We do a lot of poking around, I think.
Okay, well,
Knox does a lot of poking, that's for sure.
I have
that's
to
murder, though.
insist that
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
you know, that I suppose wandering is fine, but please keep yourselves either up here or either here in the baths or on the training area, or you know, go back to your rooms if you feel like it.
Hi, Santi.
Yes, hello, Santi. You are not in the drama because you are too delightful to be any kind of drama, Santiago. But yeah, he's just like, there is a temple, but it is only for those who have, you know, proven themselves to Irori. So,
Ooh,
How does one do that?
by proving physical or mental prowess in some way. There are, you know, usually someone will judge. I can't shut the duck up. The duck
It's
just
too
won't
loud.
stop.
Unless, of course, it's held by Jamie Heineman. Oh,
I can't
now we're-
shut
now
the
we're hearing
duck up. It won't stop.
One of my favorite quotes from Jamie Heineman. Quack, damn you.
He's like, yes. So, you know, really, it's if you were ready to, you know, prove your sort of physical prowess.
That is just a pitiful snore. That's just pathetic.
That's no snore. I'm just sitting on this bench and I just passed out.
Just asleep.
Yeah, he's just like.
But I'm wearing the sunglasses, so you don't know.
Usually, there's like there's different how each person can sort of choose the way in which they wish to prove themselves, and you know, there's a whole sort of judgment process and whatnot. But
Where's the
yeah,
temple?
Oops.
why would I tell you that if you can't go there? Like I said, stay here
it's not to go there. It's just, how do we know where we're supposed to go to prove ourselves if we don't know where to go?
No, you prove yourselves in the training ground upstairs.
Oh. All right.
Is it like over by the waterfall, or like where's these springs coming from?
From the waterfall, yes.
Have I proved my mindfulness by taking naps everywhere?
You are rather centered if you can fall asleep on the time.
Listen.
I think I'm closer than any of them.
Meditation is not the same as nap.
He has achieved nirvana. Look at him.
Meditations is whatever I want it to be.
If he had achieved nirvana, he would have taken himself out of the cosmic life cycle. And he very much seems like he is just real firmly in that life cycle, if I'm being quite honest.
He is very good at taking other people out of the cosmic life cycle, though.
I feel like you do not understand many of my
Allegedly.
teachings.
Allegedly, yes.
I say in my sleep.
I do not believe you understand many of our teachings and the way that the karmic life cycle works.
They never found any witnesses.
So, boy, I've never had to deal with this situation before. Have you, Inari? No, most people that come here usually know most of this stuff. We could start at the basics and kind of give you a whole sort of intro onto the Eightfold Path, the 10 Noble Truths, the karmic life cycle, and the reincarnation of spirits and that whole sort of thing.
If you think you can keep me trapped in a classroom teaching me things, you've got a lot to learn.
I do hope that someone has impressed upon you that Irori is very much about physical and mental perfection.
I'm very mentally perfect. I think.
Oh, treats for
They both kind of like look at you without saying anything.
I don't like your look. I'm gonna roll a sense motive just for the fun of it. 22.
Oh, they are very silently. They're just like fully biting their tongues at the moment.
I think Shane is trying to get us into the tuning exams. I think this is what's going on.
This conversation has been utterly inspiring. I say we all go and meditate right now. All of us. Let's go, everyone. Let's not miss this opportunity.
Inari kind of calls at
here.
you, calls behind you guys. She's like, "Okay, but meditations aren't naps."
Who's napping? Bernie like kicks Knox on his way by.
Yes, he does. He does. He's like, that's a real, like, get the fuck up. We're gem hunting. Let's go.
Oh, whose ass am I kicking? What?
Inari and Shiro. Yin and Yang. Look at those two. I see the design aesthetic you're going with, Shane, and I'm digging it.
So they're fine with it just
walking
out like in our equipment and all that, right? That's no problem.
They're sort of like there's not anybody else in the baths at the moment, so they're kind of fine with it. It is a little bit strange for people to be coming through here in their equipment, and like if other people were in here at the moment, it would very much be frowned upon. But like I think they probably asked you, and you're like, we're just kind of checking things out, and they're like, okay, I suppose you are still getting used to things. Okay. Kind of just let it go.
Hey, so
do I climb the barrier tree with a 13, Shane?
Teammate in here.
Yes, you managed to climb up high enough that you can kind of peek over.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey, so not that I haven't been enjoying our little reprieve here after that fucking awful time getting here, but we gotta hurry the fuck up, get that gym, and get out of here.
Oh yeah, I guess Ball and Waldo's waiting on us. I just don't want to go back into that cold.
Yeah, that place is a shithole right now. We gotta get them their rock or whatever.
Why don't we just prove ourselves and become gods or something? That doesn't sound that hard. I'm already halfway there.
Yeah, but people have been trying to... you know how long Grak has been here? Because I didn't ask.
Yeah, but Grak sucks, man. I could beat him.
I like Grak. But you could probably beat him. Maybe. I don't know. Probably better not to find out. I guess let's find the gem. You start on your end. We'll start on ours.
I don't think it's in here.
I mean, we gotta go where the heat is, and there ain't a lot of hot stuff in this place. So I imagine we go where the source of the hot water is. You got
the water.
Getting up there, all quick like, and
got some climbing gear. I mean,
help people see.
I'm sure Sem has some way of flying.
So like I could be a bird.
She's very good at that.
Are you turning like an air thing? Could you? What other stuff can you turn into?
You know what? Let me look something up here.
She can turn into a big lizard bird.
Can she
Big
turn
bat
into
thing.
a B-52 bomber?
Turn into a water
She cannot
elemental.
turn into a basil juice. No.
I was
Just
just thinking that. I
go
don't know
against the
how
current.
well.
Can she turn into a blackbird? But like the jet?
Can she turn into
It's a burb. It's a plane.
Can she turn into a mockingbird and then I can kill her and write a book about it?
All I'm saying is Sam Starscream.
We're constantly
Jetstream.
putting Sam to work for us, and her players like never hear.
Yes.
Hey, hey, look! If you're gonna be a Muppet, you're gonna be used. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He shows up once a month, so we don't take his character out of the game and can keep using it.
Let's just start siphoning gold away from him until he notices.
It doesn't actually say that they have any special movement. Oh.
Didn't we ride?
I think Sam
one
should be
time as
taxed at a higher
pterodactyl?
rate because she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the tax collector to tell her that? Because they're gonna catch a fireball to the eyebrows.
Blah blah blah.
Oh, wait.
50% tax rate. Damn, Santy. Just
That
eat the
used to be
rich
the
over
corporate
here.
tax rate, and she's basically a corporation at this point.
May as well be.
90 feet swim speed, though. Water mastery? What's
So,
that? Special attack.
water mastery just means that you have a bonus to attacks if you're touching water.
Oh, that's neat.
Is there a grass mastery? Get a bonus to attack if you're touching grass.
Otherwise, there's
no.
Earth Elemental, too. That'd be the other option. It's Earth Glide.
Could do Earth Glide. I do
Plenty of
think,
that around.
I do think Earth
Actually, every League of
Elementals
Legends
do
player
have to
has
breathe.
that. They just never get the
and,
bonus.
Yeah, right.
I do.
Santi,
believe
don't
that-
tell me to touch grass. I've been doing that all day.
I do believe that Earth Elementals have to breathe, and if she did come out the other side in, like, in the middle of a waterfall, it would probably cause some damage.
Some mild drowning.
Some
Yes.
damage.
So water elemental is probably
So-
the best way to go there, or air.
Yeah, the only thing about that is, I don't know if being a water elemental gives you like a bonus to your swim checks.
You get a swim speed of
You
90
get a
feet.
swim speed.
A big swim speed. They're so fast.
They're made of water.
How fast do waterfalls move?
1.
I don't know.
Just freeze the
I
waterfall and we'll climb.
don't know if being made of something makes you faster in that thing, because I don't think I can move through flesh very easily.
I mean, it's acceleration due to gravity, really.
Where's the elevator?
The elevator.
Yeah, I
There's
want to
always
go
an
up.
elevator. This is the adventure zone. There's always an elevator. I love that Griffin hates the fact that he always puts an elevator in his games.
Griffin McElroy.
Yep.
Griffin
free
McElmore.
fall calculator called the Splat calculator.
I know there's an elevator in the apartment.
How fast would, or how tall, I should say, how tall is this?
How
Waterfall.
tall
How many meters?
is it?
Does the water reach terminal velocity on its way to the falls? On its way
Because
out down the falls?
my thing is in meters. My graph.
Oh, Christ. It's about
You have a
3
giraffe?
meters. 1 meter equals about 3 feet. So
It's like a yard.
I would say probably about a good 10 meters or more.
Oh,
As
okay.
opposed to a bad 10 meters.
Then they could. Sam could definitely. So velocity impact. Oh, okay. Now there's more math.
There's a metalcore band right there.
So
Velocity
10
impact.
meters. That's going to be 50 kilometers per hour. That's the velocity at impact.
Damn.
That is going to be faster than I think she's going to be able to swim up that
90
thing.
feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, fish can swim up waterfalls.
For 6 seconds, you could go 180 feet. 2 move actions.
All right.
Oh no,
God.
math. Curses. Shane was not expecting math.
D&D movement speed to miles per hour. Every 10 feet is approximately 1 mile per hour.
90 feet per second is 61 miles per hour. She's going freeway speeds.
Wait, really?
Yes.
No, it's 90 feet per 6 seconds.
90 feet per 6 seconds. Sorry. How many is that per second? What's 90 divided by 6?
So 60 kilometers per hour is the same as 16 meters per second.
Sounds like she's going air elemental. How do fish get up those things?
Oh my god, this is so much math. I think we do need to
She's
go
going
touch
10.
grass.
She's going 10 miles an hour.
She's going 10 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So I do not think she's going to be able to make it up that waterfall.
See, what she needs to do is turn into a fish, like a koi fish, swim up the waterfall. When she gets up to the top, turn into
Why
a
would
dragon.
she need to swim up the waterfall if she's an air elemental? Can't she just fly?
We're thinking of water.
So at that point, she can fly, but she wouldn't be able to get into the waterfall from there.
Oh, we have to go into it? Why?
You guys are kind of... it seems like you guys want to figure out the...
Is the waterfall
origins of
emanating
the waterfall.
from, like, the rock face?
It's like coming out from a hole in the side of the rock face, yes.
Oh, okay. That's I think where we were lost. I was picturing like a...
Yeah, like it's just coming out of the side of the rock face.
There's a hole in the wall and there's water coming out of it.
Yeah.
And it's hot water.
Yes.
Hot water. Hot water, hot water.
All right. I have 8 sticks of TNT. No, I'm kidding.
hey, look, I made a bridge. Took me about, what, 3 seconds?
Blow a hole. Movie.
Oh, it's such a good movie. You blow a hole in the wall.
Okay,
Inari
so
and
Sem
Shiro
could
both
turn
like, what
into
the fuck?
Earth elemental, go towards the hole. Just
What
go
if I put
like
foaming
just
powder in the
Earth
waterfall?
glide through the mountain, detecting where the water is, not needing to actually go into the water because I'm pretty sure she has tremor sense, right? She'll be able to sense where the moving water is.
She does have tremor sense. That is true.
Yeah.
As a Rocky gal.
As
a Rocky Balboa.
Okay, so yeah, she'll be able to tell you like how far down like the waterfall like starts, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess Sem will come up here kind of alongside the waterfall.
Hot.
Why?
Sem's coming.
Stop. And turn into an earth elemental.
Ew, clayface looking thing.
Well, it's not a rock elemental, it's an earth elemental.
Mud
Mud is earth.
It's true. Well, mud is mud and earth is earth. Are we even on Earth?
No.
Guys are... No, there's a name for the planet. It's in my notes.
It's the name we always
so we have
forget.
Yes.
So we have no idea what she's made out of.
So
The fuck
yes,
is Earth?
she is going to...
No, we're in the Matrix. Wake up, sheeple.
Let's see here. Let's see how good she does at figuring out.
And she
wait, how
just...
far-
Can she just, like... be like a worm from Tremors and just be on, like, the rock right underneath the water?
Golarion? Is that the name of the planet?
Not this one.
No. This is homebrew.
Abalon, Castravel,
No.
Akaton, Verces, Eox, Triaxis, Liavara, Brethida. It's just Bethesda. Aposte and Octurne. Those are cool planet
We are a
names. I like
planet
those.
that does not exist within the Pathfinder universe.
We are on
Although
Shaneville.
it does share some stuff with the Pathfinder universe because I'm too lazy to come up with an entire pantheon of gods by myself.
I'd say it's a different version of Galarian. It's very
Yes.
different.
I just thought all those
Same
planet
gods.
names were cool. Same, but
Hey, does a Starstone exist in this universe somewhere? Does it have same like gods?
Daddy give you one?
I would say probably yes.
oh,
Yeah,
Knox, that's a perfect quest for you. Go become God.
Although it might be one of those things where maybe it never got pulled down.
Or maybe it fell in my pocket.
I do not think that the Starstone got pulled into your pocket.
Do we have to fight a big guy on a small horse in order to let the
Man, I
Starstone
suddenly
fall?
want to change my origin story.
Eomade must have gotten her godship a different way then.
Oh god, yeah, the Starstone would have had to exist.
Also,
so yes,
Oh, no.
it apparently does.
Cade and Kylian. And
Listen,
the other
Cade
one.
and Kylian wasn't going to get his any other way. He fucking tripped his way into godhood.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
It's one of my favorite things that they did in Pathfinder. Just like,
Too
yeah,
drunk
guy
to be
got
anything
super
but the
drunk and passed the test of the Starstone.
Too drunk to be anything but deific.
Yeah, Sam is gone for like a while.
Aewen's gonna pick her way across the rocks because she's tired of standing there alone.
Is she just doing that thing where she's kind of like just balancing across the rocks?
Yeah. Do you need me to roll a check?
No, probably not. Just to see if you get a nat one,
Roll
I
a
guess.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to balance your way across the rocks.
I was bored.
Eventually,
Bernie.
while you are doing that, there are sort of like some attendants that are sort of like keeping the hot spring, you know, all nice and whatnot, and they're like, you can't be over here. They sort of like shoo you out. Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
On these rocks.
Yeah, I know.
No, like she came down to the other side over here.
Oh, because the boy side.
Yes, it is the men's side.
Ah, okay.
Aewen's like
Although,
bunch of
yes,
druids.
it is. Anyone can come up here if you do want to do like a mixed bath thing, but you do have to make your way all the way up to the top to be able to do that.
Aewen's gonna take off her shoes and dangle her feet in the hot water because it feels oh so nice.
It is very nice. So yeah, Sem takes a little while. She eventually does make her way back up. It does take
Cat.
like a good 45 minutes before she makes her way back up. She's like, oh man. She would, you know, turn back, I'm sure. Oh man, it's really hard to tremor sense when everything is tremors all the time.
No, the rushing water.
Oh.
Yeah, like she kind of tells you like, yeah, tremor sense doesn't really help a lot when like it's really good at picking up like small tremors, but like when everything is constant tremors, it's easy to get overwhelmed.
I guess there's nothing but waterfall hitting rock here.
How tall is this cliff?
Yeah, all this is cliff. And you know, there's water that's got to be coming up to wherever that hole is.
Yes,
so
he asked how
there's
tall
moving
the
water
cliff
there
is.
as well. She's like, as far as I can tell, the source of the water is probably a good 100 feet or more below where we are. Somewhere around there, I think.
Oh, so we gotta go down.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a spring that comes all the way up here or something.
Hmm.
And there's
Is
a
that-
back entrance.
Is that mountain like a volcano or something? Or like, how does this work? Or is it
it
the
did
gem
feel
we're looking
warmer
for?
down there. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a volcano.
Is there any
Weird, it
caves
doesn't
over
seem
here?
like a volcano. You do not see any caves.
Is there any maintenance doors?
The only maintenance doors you see are in like these nope, not there, but yeah, like these areas here where it's just they have like supplies and stuff.
Are there
Is
any
anything noticeable about this dragons here? At least this one.
The dragons do also seem no. So those just are ways for the water from the sort of pools up here to flow their way down into the pools down here.
They're just fun spouts?
Yep.
What's in here?
No secret entrances down into the depths of the earth.
What's in there? That's soap, towels. They do have sort of like some oils and some smelly stuff.
No secret elevators.
Salts.
There's no doors marked "keep out."
No,
That means
you don't. You do not see any.
Is there anything that says the thing you're looking for this way?
No, nothing like that.
That'd be handy.
Same thing with the women's side?
You've not been on the women's side yet.
Okay.
There's no. I don't think there's any doors that say, "Hey." Oh no, he's pulling a Sanji.
Is there
All
any
right,
on the women's side?
wait. I can't see where the hell you're at. Okay. I guess, yeah, maybe.
I walked through here. I don't know if I can.
Make me a stealth check.
I'll be sneaky too. I'll move half speed so I get my plus 20 or whatever.
Okay.
Well, that'll do.
56.
Despite the fact that you are clearly walking through water and through shrubbery.
No, I was walking on the rocks. I was walking along the rocks. Yeah.
So you walk along the rocks, you like swing through the like tree trying to disturb it as little as possible. Just renamed Greek, Norse, and dude, listen, I don't Santiago, that's a great idea for my own pantheon of gods, but listen, if I was like, this is Bruce, king of the gods, and
Bruce
this
Almighty
is Shara.
You would
And
immediately
this
forget
is,
who the hell you're talking about.
and this is oh my god.
This is Susan.
Billy Kumquat.
No.
This is Bryce.
This is Bruce and his wife Shara, and this is
He-Man.
this is
Skeletor.
This is Paul High. Shit.
This isn't Serenade, it's Serenade.
Oh, my favorite drink, a Serenade. So yes, you look through here, much of the same stuff. The towels over here are much softer though.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
It's for our dainty lady skin. Aewen says, having pummeled you with arrows recently.
And they have like bath salts and like incense and
Florida
like
kind.
scented oils, whereas you guys just have like regular oils.
I grabbed a couple.
Oiled Knox. He doesn't
I'm not
even
gonna
want
make
him.
you roll sleight of hand check. Yeah, you just grab some.
He doesn't even want them. He's just mad that he doesn't have them.
I also get to treat any small object as an extraordinarily small object, so
It just
Yes,
vanishes.
he's able
into
to
the cavernous
hide them
pockets.
away very easily.
Not the Florida bath salts. The good kind of bath salts.
Man, we're getting fucking nowhere here. How are we gonna get underground? There's no way down there.
that's probably in the other place. That's probably where everything.
What place?
I
up,
get the
right?
feeling it has something to do with the temple, frankly.
Yeah, it's probably the temple.
We don't even know what a temple
But
is. I
we don't
mean,
even
that
know-
might be a
We do
like
not know.
fucking nothing, you know? Like, we're gonna
The
get.
temple is in the mind. Ah, that's some Zen shit right there.
We'll just
Bernie.
dig a 100-foot hole, right?
Seems like I wouldn't recommend doing that because then you might end up in the water and it's pretty moving fast. Not great.
No, go
Yeah,
for
I'm
it, Knox.
I'm not much of a swimmer.
I believe in you. I'm really bullying Knox recently. I have to stop.
Hey, why don't we just ask? We haven't asked the guys at the front for the stone thing yet.
Oh yeah, that seems like a bad idea. I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
We
if
can
we
try.
take the stone and if it's what's heating the water, they ain't gonna be too keen on letting us have it.
Wait,
I never
Oh.
told him my name, so
is that how that works? Wait,
How what works?
we're taking stones that.
Well, it's a fire
Power?
stone. We're looking
Stuff.
for a hot thing. Like, this is hot. It's real fucking hot.
Yeah, I kind of just figured it would
Uh,
be like just where it belongs. Oh, this mountaintop shouldn't be hot. If we take that, this respite is gonna go away.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
don't care. Let's just get the job done.
I
I'm
kinda
fine with that.
do.
Alabaster jumps up on your shoulder and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not sure that Sarenrae would be quite thrilled with that attitude."
I doubt she's gonna be real thrilled about, a whole bunch of undead bullshit destroying a whole city full of people. I mean, if they want their little vacation getaway here, I mean, they're gonna find some other way to heat the water. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
And here's the thing, they just make up some bullshit about how, like, this is just, like, another challenge for building their faith or whatever. I mean, right? I mean, a dragon shows up, like...
where's the training grounds? I think we just need to ascend into godhood.
Have
Become
you
as gods.
noticed the clothes that most of them are wearing? If things were to all of a sudden get very cold very quickly, what do you think would happen to them?
I mean, they can just walk through the tree with us if they want. I mean, we'll leave it up to them. But I mean, how did they get here in the first place if they didn't walk through the blizzards and all that junk that
Oh,
we've been
yes,
through?
for them. But the people that we've seen that are running the place don't seem the perfectionistic type.
I'll give them my cold weather gear then. It's fine. They can have it. I ain't coming back here again. Had enough of
Something to
this.
think about is all.
I mean, there's trees here. We could go back and get him a winter coat or whatever.
You guys know anything about hot rocks?
Oh, we can
I'm
give them a
just
free
saying.
ride. Where the hell they want to go.
I'm just saying, your powers are dependent on Sarenrae's good graces. Keep it in mind, he says as he kind of trots down.
Well,
I'm getting real. What's that cat from Coraline? Getting real vibes from him with
I've
that.
never really seen that movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I'm not familiar with it though.
Good movie. I highly
It is a good
recommend
movie.
It's a terrible movie. I just like being contrarian.
Those Vidanya Coraline. I love the Mouse Circus.
How can you not?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
All
wiggle,
right,
wiggle.
Anathemas of Sarenrae. Create undead, lie. Give opportunity for redemption. Fail to strike down
Yeah.
evil.
Enemies of Sarenrae only know 3 things: charge their phone, twerk, eat hot chip, and lie.
I'm gonna ask these people about their hot rocks.
Yeah, I think Bernie's just concerned about saving Ball and Wald because that's where he spent like most of his life, like growing up. That's basically his hometown. So he's gonna prioritize Ball and Wald over anything else. And he thinks, in his mind, he thinks that's most in line with what Sarenrae would want as well.
I'm gonna prioritize who's paying me.
Undead. Yeah,
Uh,
Aewen's
that's a big
facing an
part of it,
interesting
too.
conundrum. Aewen's facing an interesting conundrum. She believes, as naive young adventurers do, that there is an absolute good and absolute evil. And now she's faced with this concept of do a bad thing to do a good thing, and she's now having to think about that.
So yes, the Church of Sarenrae is mostly composed of altruistic priests who are ready to be stern should it be warranted. The church blesses crop, heals the sick, and reforms criminals and evildoers. They are often consulted to solve feuds and disputes among neighboring families. The Empire of Kalesh holds their patron deity and is responsible for spreading her faith, blah, blah, blah.
Altruistic.
Yes. So, you know, if you think leaving these people to twist in the wind in the mountains is altruism.
We've got ways to get them out. Yeah, we can help them out. Troy's gonna abandon them.
All right.
He's not gonna be super concerned about
Okay,
them
that's
not
very much
having
what it sounded
a
like
hot bath.
there for a second.
I mean, he just sees it as like they have hot water. Ooh, they're gonna lose it. Not a big deal. They have other places they can go. They don't have to stay here. They have a very instant way of escaping anything bad that could happen to them because of the druid that is currently present with them. So
Yeah, we got
he's
a tree right
counting
here.
on the magical trees to solve all their problems.
Indeed. All right. So yeah, you guys come down. Shiro and Inari are kind of, going about doing their business in here. When you guys come in, they, stop and like, yes, is there anything that we can do for you?
You know anything about hot rocks?
Yes, we do offer, if your muscles are sore, we do, offer a, hot stone massage, if,
No, hotter than that. I'm talking about even hotter rocks.
I want attractive rocks.
Are you looking to cook something? Because
How are you heating all this water?
as far as I know, it's natural. I've never really thought about it all that much. It's just always been there.
Have you guys always been here?
Well, yes, we have been here for quite some time. Get your rocks off.
Hot rocks in your
Stop
area.
it. Yes, we've been here for quite some time, actually. We're sort of, our people are entrusted with keeping the, temple and the, all of this area.
This is where El-Anon usually asks the questions.
Where's
We
Sam?
were wondering where
Ah!
Sam. Oh, we've lost our girl.
She's drowning. We just abandoned her.
She's we were
Every head's the deep end.
our
Is
quest kind of has us looking for a particular gem.
Oh,
We were told we
gem.
probably will find it here. Some
That's what
sort
I
of
said, a rock.
fire-producing gem.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
okay,
did
there's
say
a big
it.
difference between a gem and a, connotation-wise, there's a big difference between a gem and a rock.
What is it, Jim?
Literal wise is not
A
much.
shiny rock.
A shiny
Thank
rock
you.
which seems to have some sort of fire essence of some kind. I really don't really get it, but that's what we're looking for.
Why are you here? Is this something that why is your quest asking you to find this thing?
It's a magical object, and it's gonna stop a whole bunch of undead bullshit from destroying a whole country. So that's what we're currently looking for.
If they look at Aewen, she would like shake her head and shrug, just like, I have no idea.
Well, if there are secrets to this place, we simply can't give them out to just anyone who shows up here. They would have to be followers of the path, you understand.
Any alternative routes? Because, I mean, he points to his hand glows, and you see the Saren Ray symbol. I'm kind of already spoken for.
Is he just flashing his FBI credentials?
He's just trying to speed this up because
There's
we'll take Saren Ray will take over here.
Alabaster jumps on your shoulder again, and he says, "Well, actually, Saren Ray has a rather good relationship with Irori. She likes to keep she likes to keep relations open with all good aligned deities."
Okay. Well, that's neat.
And Irori being neutral is, well within that. Well, lawful neutral.
And do Shiro and Inari say anything about
He's like, yes. One god's teachings are not anathema to the other. One god's teachings are not anathema to the other. There's much to be learned outside of... Listen, what we're saying is that this is a temple that is designed for a purpose, and would you
I'll do it, guys.
if you had a stranger come into your church of Saren Ray, would you let him into whatever area they asked to go?
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a special situation. And, maybe it's a little bit of perspective you're needed. Why don't we go take a little stroll? We have a real quick way of getting to Bolenwald. If you're interested, we could show you exactly what we're talking about here.
I'm not sure what are you talking about? What is this Bolenwald?
It's a city, it's a bit south of here, and it's falling to pieces. We get this rock,
so hard,
we'll have the means to do something to help people there, alright? So,
Well, we are very much not supposed to leave the temple, but how...
Why are you prowling, Knox?
What would
I'm
this
just getting some
entail?
tea.
what?
Yeah, we're
I'm walking
supposed
behind
to
their
stay
desk.
here so that we can take care of those that are studying.
Okay, well, maybe we could... Some of us could fill in, some of us can go on a field trip.
I could stay here. I'll just drink tea.
Yeah, but they need
No,
someone
you
to run
gotta
the
take
counter.
care of
Knox, your
these.
people
I can run the
skills.
counter. I got it.
Your people skills aren't great, Knox.
People love me.
Well,
If anybody shows up, I'll make sure they're taken care of. How often do people show up?
What exactly do we need to do? Yeah,
just
I
go up to
mean,
a tree. There's trees
There's a
around
lot of
here.
stuff to take care of. We have one in here, in our meeting room, in the Zen garden.
He looks over at Sam. Would that work? Is it big enough?
Yeah, it's large enough that a person could walk through it, I will say.
ladies and gentlemen, Zen Garden.
Okay. Is it just us and Sem, I believe you said was your name, that are going, or
I'm manning the desk, so
you? Okay, I don't know that I trust any of you to do this. Let me go get a subordinate and we'll have them take care of this whole thing, because things very much need to be done a certain way.
Fair.
How many guests do you get up here?
Well, it's not about how many guests we get. It's about taking care of the guests.
It's about the quality
Yeah.
of the guests.
Yeah, we are required here to make sure that the training that people go through is very intense, and if they need injuries healed or if they need to be brought back from the brink of death, we need to be ready to do so at a moment's notice.
I haven't seen a 10 second.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. It'll be fine. Knox is saying all this with his feet on the desk.
I would be much more comfortable if you would come along with us wherever we're going. Actually, you know what? Before they agree to do that, why don't you go ahead and give me a persuasion roll to try and get them to come with you? Or diplomacy, yes.
21.
A diplomancy roll.
God damn.
Knox is
But
real convincing that he can handle
That's
this
to man the
encounter.
desk. Yeah.
That's to man the desk.
Yeah.
They're like,
See, it'll be all taken care of. You guys go ahead.
how long is this going to take?
I mean, it shouldn't take too long, honestly. It'd be pretty apparent
You'll be back in
How-
20 minutes. It'll
how
be fine.
bad things are. We kind of know
Ballenwald's
exactly
not
where we need
looking
to go.
great these days.
All right, yeah.
And in fact, the expert on how shitty things are is waiting for us just on the side of that tree. So, if anything, she'll fill you in.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get Tim. Aewen stops herself from saying jumped, and she says, "You're gonna get to meet shit. What's her name?
Lady Teresa.
Teresa. Thank you.
yes.
She said,
Okay,
you're gonna get jumped by Teresa."
She's like, well, would one of you, not that I don't trust her to introduce us, but
I'll come with.
okay. Yeah, Sem opens up the portal, and you guys head to Ballenwald.
All right.
What is the name of our manor, by the way? Does it have a name?
I don't know that you guys ever actually gave it a name.
We
It
should
starts with
think
a
of it.
B,
I called it
think.
Wayne.
Because the map
Wayne
we were
Manor.
given had a B name on it. I can't
He
remember.
lives in a lair. Wayne Manor.
Wait,
trying to remember.
wow. It's the Borlack Keep.
Crass has already called it the OK Corral.
Brayton.
So...
It's the Brayton Manor.
Ah, the Brayton Manor.
Yeah, it's in our adventure
You
journal.
guys-
If you want to look at the map.
All show up in Ballenwald,
It's called Fort Knox.
which is in fact smoking at the moment.
It's terrible for your health, really. It should stop.
You very much hear like troops like marching past the house as you show up. And
It's gotten worse.
as you do show up, Teresa does in fact come running out of the house. Actually, no, she wouldn't be wearing her armor at this point. You just hear as she like
Santi, no, we're not gonna call it Gay Skull Keep.
gay skull keep. Oh, I do like that though. She's like, "You've made it back." As soon as you guys show up here, and and she like barrels out the door, you see these two just immediately get surprised, and all of a sudden you hear,
Did I just hear a Pokemon?
Yeah,
and
apparently. Oh,
ah!
oh, there's Kitsune.
Oh, that's why you wanted to know how to do that.
the
Okay.
Shrine Wolves.
Nice.
Ah! Oh!
Oh,
Oh, Christ!
well, that's. You mean Irori?
Oh! Oh!
They
No.
suddenly convert to Catholicism out of sheer terror. Teresa, we're back. We just needed some help convincing these dear shrine foxes.
Yeah.
That's cute. I had no idea. These dear shrine keepers, we found a mountaintop temple that seems like it might be housing the jewel we need. But the keepers of that temple seem like they needed some convincing that we do kind of need it to save this town. So we thought we'd bring them by to show them how Ballenwald's kind of turning into poo-poo doo-doo land. And we
Okay,
thought you would be the perfect person to tell them.
Sure. Do you have the fire gem? Like,
Not yet. We're kind of having a difficult time convincing people to hand it over at the moment here. So we thought we'd bring them here to get a little perspective on the urgency of the situation.
Yeah, Shiro kind of looks at you guys and he's like, well, yes, this does seem very dire. But he kind of like looks at her, sees she's got the holy symbol of Iomade. He's like, I imagine that you of all people would understand that God's teachings need to be followed. Anyone who wants to can make a religion check.
I'm not sure I can do that. Well,
My cat got a 23.
I'm untrained in religion, so I've been to church once.
23. Alabaster looks at you and he's like, yes. Iomade is as much a lawful deity as is Irori. The tenets of faith are very much set in stone.
The David tenets of faith.
She's like, yes. Obviously, things do need to be done a certain way. Our gods teach us that there's a correct way for things to be done. What is the problem here that is happening right now?
Oh, is Teresa talking to us?
Yeah, Teresa's like, what's the problem? What's going on?
Well, we were kind of hoping to streamline getting to Chrono Travis. Chrono Travis likes
Travis.
the map.
Cool map. Hey, thank you. Yeah, our city's a little bit on fire, but
What city hasn't been in its time? Honestly?
yeah, well, Chicago certainly has been
right.
very on fire.
Ew.
Yeah, she's like, so what's the problem? What's the holdup?
Well, we think that the fire gem might be part of what's generating hot springs, but we have no real idea how to get 100 meters down through solid rock, and we kind of hope that the shrine keepers would help us out with that, but they seem very stuck.
Listen, we've told them that anyone who wishes to see the shrines must prove themselves in a physical manner or a mental manner. These are the teachings of our God. We cannot let anyone in to the temples that has not shown at least some dedication to our teachings. So she's like,
but how long would that take?
We told you there's any sort of listen. If all you have to do is show us some sort of physical or mental prowess of some sort. If you can convince us, do something impressive. We've had people who have brought boulders up from the mountain and split them in half. We've had people who have meditated for weeks on end without food or water. There are many different ways that this can be done. If you can come up with something that will impress us, that will show that you have physical or mental mastery, then we should be able to let you into the temple. Teresa looks at you and she's like, so what's the holdup?
They did not describe that nearly as well as they thought they did. I guess back to the temple. Teresa,
She just grabs you. She's
lovely
like, why are you here if you don't do what they asked of you? Go get the thing.
We're trying. Jeez, let me go. You're scaring me.
Shane has been trying to railroad us so hard into this thing.
No, Teresa very much
Teresa's
is
railroading.
like Teresa very much is like, you can tell like one of her eyes is twitching at this point. She's like,
The city is burning. Do the thing, damn it.
I said I'd do a challenge. No, they didn't respond to me. So
oh, I didn't hear you when you said that.
Well,
I guess back
also,
to the tree, I suppose.
Birdie's like fuck that. Get the gem, get out of
Bernie
here.
is very Bernie is very like
He's acting only with
defiant.
urgency. Yeah, he is.
He's very oppositional defiant. They're like,
yeah.
Before we go, just let us put our faces on again real quick. You see that, they basically, throw like a disguise self on themselves, and
A glamour.
yes, essentially.
I
And
gotta learn how to do that. That's awesome.
Is that other one of you?
you hear another
Chief
quick.
Fox too?
No, only
she
the
was one of the-
caretakers. The caretakers of the temples are all Kitsune, and we ask you not to spread that information if possible.
What information?
That we're Kitsune. If you could keep that to yourselves, we would appreciate it.
Aewen just gives her a blank stare.
Is that a
You know,
yes or?
I could be convinced.
I was for money, for a fire gem.
It's like, it wouldn't be the first time that it has gotten out, and if the other tenants of the temple knew that you were actively trying to blackmail us, I do think they would be a little upset about it.
What was that one lady that says she was gonna do a lot of punching?
All right, I want to get in there, like today, tomorrow. Just tell me,
you're the ones
what's the
that
thing
have,
I gotta do? Like, what we gotta do? I'll just do it. All right, just
You gotta do
gotta
a
punch a
thing.
thing.
An
Fine.
impressive thing.
Okay. The tenants of Irori tell us that we can't. The path I have offered so many times to give you even the bare basics of the teachings of Irori. It would have made this whole situation so much simpler.
Simple,
The
but
path
taking
to-
forever. You that whole laundry list of that. It's like getting a friggin' degree.
Aewen glances over her shoulder, sees Teresa about to stab something, and she just nudges Sem and goes, "Can we go back before Teresa does something she'll regret?"
Teresa comes over to you and also grabs you by the armor, and she's like, if you don't figure this out, I will come up there and figure out a way to throw you off that goddamn mountain. And if I can't do it, I've got a friend who can. Talk to him. Talk to your orc friend. He's seen him.
Listen, I'm a paladin too, sister. That ain't gonna work on me.
What? I don't know what us being both of the faith has to do with the fact that
You
I
can't
very
scare
much...
me into doing shit. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Would you be amenable to me keeping another guest in your home, who I'm sure very much would be much better at scaring you the next time you show up empty-handed?
Ain't my house. Whatever.
Well, what about the other two of you who actually do live here?
Well, one of them's not here, and the only other person who is alive is Knox.
Actually, it's only Sam.
Aewen lives there.
Aewen's
Aewen's been staying there for a little while.
It's not her
Well, that
house.
doesn't
Hasn't
matter.
she? It's
It's
not
really
her house.
She
Sam's like,
she's
yeah,
one
we
thing.
like people. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking
That-
about? And she's like,
That
oh.
sounds very menacing.
She looks at Sam and she's like, oh, do you remember William? Big green fella. She's like, oh yeah, he's funny. I like him. She's like, great. I'll take that as a yes.
Okay. Aewen's lost. She's like, I don't know, William. This sounds awful.
So orcs and half-orcs are scary.
William is scary because he's a full orc.
Bernie thinks he's pretty scary. He recently scared away giants, so yeah.
She's like, all right, get out of my city before I call down just an unholy hell upon you.
Not a
Didn't
very
know
good
you were
thing
that
for a
kind of
paladin to
paladin.
do.
I'm whatever kind of paladin I need to be for the moment.
Let's see how stealthily Aewen can try to fist bump Bernie. Oh no. Sam, open the tree. Open the tree.
She fist bump. Yeah, you guys head back with Teresa just like straight up staring daggers at you guys.
You were somehow stealthier at doing it than I was to you.
Guess so.
Man, that guy. Oh no, he's snoring at
Well,
the desk.
That was a small, quite a short trip. See, where we're going, like what, 10 minutes? Not so bad.
Yes, I suppose so. When you said you were taking us somewhere, I did not realize it was going to be, well, one through a plant and two, like, in an entirely different area of the world. So, yeah.
I told you it was really far.
Weird.
Hey, system shock. You know, travel, get to know people. Let your hair down.
System shock? That you mean traveling through a spaceship that's trying to kill you the whole time?
Shiro looks at you. He's like, Was that a fur thing?
No.
I was up.
Yes, well, please go about your business. We will take over from here. Good job, by the way. Seems like a lot of things got done in our absence.
You're welcome.
It was like 10 minutes. Whatever. All right, so
Well, let's.
how
I
did
guess back to
someone
the training
else...
grounds to do an impressive thing.
They gave you like a couple of examples. One person, like they said, carried a boulder up from the mountain and brought it to the practice area, and then split it in half.
Ooh, what if I do a slackline walk between peaks? That could be fun.
That would be pretty impressive.
What if I napped for a
That
long
might be
time?
pretty impressive.
All right, who here can
like
break
they
a
said,
boulder?
napping is not meditation. They did tell
I
you that
can't tell
one
he's wearing
person.
sunglasses.
They did tell you that one person meditated for weeks straight without food or water.
Sadly, we do not have weeks.
I could take a week.
So yeah, here's the
vacation.
thing. It is entirely up to you guys to come up with a way to basically impress these people. So if you want, we can end the session here and you guys could spend the next week. Like, here's the thing. I want to see you guys get creative in a way that you could physically or mentally impress these people. So
What did you just try to steal?
Nothing. I'm just doing coin
is
tricks.
very
I'm curious if that's enough.
fortuitous.
they're like,
We'll have to come up with something
That is
fortitude
kind of-
related.
they
That's fun, but not impressive.
you see one of them, you see actually Inari pulls out. She's like, oh, I can do stuff like that too. She has kendama and shows you like all of these cool kendama tricks that she can
It's the raddest shit I've ever seen in my life. I love kendama tricks.
do.
I
She's
think,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
Aewen's gonna try to go for like an impressive high ropes thing. That's
What
her
if I
idea.
do the coolest kendama trick?
What's the coolest kendama trick?
I don't know.
It killed the last guy who tried it.
So yeah, let's take a second out of character here. Yeah, Thomas already came up with one that he was
I got
thinking
a
of.
30
The
on my kendama trick.
I will say that like they cannot help you with any part of the thing that you're going to do. So you are also going to have to climb to the peaks and like with the mooring rope. So you will also have to do the setup for that if you're going to do the tightrope thing.
I mean, that makes sense. Someone had to carry a boulder up here, and that couldn't have been fun.
Yes.
One must imagine Sisyphus happy.
Hey.
What if I jumped off a really high place?
Hey.
You could jump off one of the peaks, yeah.
And take minimum damage.
And take minimum damage.
Another idea. Maybe it's real fucking stupid, but remember how they said that big challenge of the dragon was to
That would definitely
what if we just go kill the dragon?
Be a hell of a challenge, yeah.
Trial of the Dragon.
Oh yeah, what if we just go do that?
But what if he naps? No, napping is not the same as napping for 2 days straight, while impressive, is not the same as meditating.
As mental control.
Okay, 3 days.
That's not a nap. That's a coma. You're talking about a coma.
What is the difference between a coma and meditation?
One you're conscious for.
Are you though? Isn't the whole point of meditation is to be like in an unconscious state?
Nope.
No, you are entirely
That's
conscious
sleeping.
when you're meditating.
I know, but you're like
meditating in a subconscious.
State.
Meditating in a subconscious state is called taking a nap.
That is the difference.
That's my band name.
Meditating in a subconscious state.
Unconscious meditation.
There you go.
Oh, I like that actually. I'm gonna add that to the list. I like that one.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, it is entirely up to you guys. I really wanted to see, like, you guys have a lot of skills and you have a lot of shit that you can do.
But all my skills are stealing.
I really wanted to challenge you guys with being creative with the tools that you have available to you.
Green is not a creative color, Shane.
Green is not a creative color, which is why there's very few green things in this area.
I use my hair to express myself.
Can I use disable device to unlock their hearts?
Possibly. I don't know.
Knox,
It depends on if any of them have mechanical hearts.
Knox really needs like a lockpick dagger that he calls the Keyblade.
No.
You guys need to fight a monk that uses monastic weaponry and does stunning strikes through it, and they can call that the Keyblade.
I played a monk. I played a monk in an infuriated chain, and I don't want to fight a monk now that I've been a monk.
Oh, Shane.
Here's the thing. Do you guys remember how big of a pain in the ass like 4 or 5 of you going up against Troga was?
Yeah.
He was a monk too.
Yep. I can see that.
So yes, yeah. Monks can get real squirrely in this game, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Ooh, that might actually... Oh, Santiago, I'm not going to say that on camera, because that might be a good idea for Sem to do. Like, if she could do something along those lines.
Bring life to the tundra.
Yeah.
Fun. We got all kinds of stuff to do. It's a shame that we have to do it as a group, though.
You don't have to do it as a group.
No, I'm saying like we can't just have one person do a thing and be like, "Oh, you're all chill then." I didn't know you were cool like that.
Yes. Each one of you, like, listen. I don't know how many times I have to like go over the. Rory's all about like personal, physical, and mental perfection. It's very much a personal journey.
So Irori's all about teamwork and getting it done together as a group. Then
They've offered to give you even the most basic of lessons.
Aewen doesn't do school. Are you kidding me?
Listen,
That's why she got out of town.
None of the people who have made it to this mountain are any kind of school people, and it is like laughably insane that, like, yes, this is where we've ended up. Group project No, this is group project. Everybody fucks off and is like, and just kind of like throws something together at the last second.
Give me a door, any door.
Any door. Give me a lock and I'll open it. I swear.
Give
me a wall and I'll
give me your best padlock.
Padlock.
Yeah, like
I'm trying to think of
the
like,
all my skills are very escape artist.
I'm trying to
disable
think of, like,
device, sleight of hand. They're all illegal shit.
Aewen ran away from where she lived partially because she hated school. Knox never went to school. Bernie probably never went to school. Sem almost went to anti-school.
No, Bernie went to Catholic school and he hated it.
Fair.
He did not grow up in the church. Not at all.
Aewen didn't necessarily run away because of schooling.
Yes,
she just had such a
religion.
bad wanderlust. They couldn't keep her in class.
That is part of my class.
Oh, he has no religion?
No religion. Yep, it's the chosen one archetype specifies you do not get knowledge religion because you did not grow up in the faith. You didn't choose the faith.
He has
the
a
faith
religion
chose
now,
you.
but he didn't grow up with a religion.
Yeah,
he didn't grow up with the teachings of Sarenrae.
Yeah,
that's probably why he's kind of bad at them now.
Yeah. What if I got the sickest?
Which is why you have fucking Jiminy Cricket over here fucking following you around going like, okay, but for real, do you like the powers or not?
What's the name of the god again?
He does like the powers.
Which one?
Irori or Iomade or Sarenrae?
Knox
or
asks
Caden
out
Callion.
loud.
He's like, the god Irori.
Irori. Okay. What if I got the sickest tattoo?
Of Irori. The most impressive tattoo of Irori you could find.
Of pepperoni.
Oh no.
Well, certainly disrespecting our god's name is not
Knox is just bad with names
going to help
people. Okay. You show me.
If you were actually, that's not the worst suggestion I've heard. If you were to go and take journey to find the dyes yourself, out in the Arctic wilderness, and then
Knox
come back.
Never gonna do that,
and we can do it in the traditional style. You see, he pulls out he's like, oh, I know it's around here somewhere. He comes back with a kit that just has a bowl, and then
stick,
and
like
essentially a bamboo shoot, and then like a little hammer.
Oof. I don't know how the ancient Polynesian people.
It's like
did
if you
all
wanted
those
to do a
tattoos,
full
such
body
ancient
tattoo that way,
tattooing.
that might be. It would all have to be done in a single session, though.
All Knox is thinking is, I'm going to just die in the wilderness.
What can Knox say except Irori? He's got a tattoo all over his bod.
Yeah.
Would that be a fortitude save, like mechanically, like?
That would be like
survivals.
That the tattoo thing would probably be several fortitude saves in a row.
Okay.
Let alone the survival necessary to get the dyes.
Also,
orc skin is tough.
Orc skin, but
Bernie could do that, but
just
I don't think
the whole thing about it is that you have to pierce through the skin no matter how tough it is to be able to tattoo.
No, you just have to pierce through the top layer.
He just goes.
I think I could use stick and poke myself. Ooh, I don't.
Have you ever watched anyone actually get a Yakuza tattoo before?
Yeah,
it is the most brutal shit I have ever seen.
It takes forever too.
I was thinking. I was looking at the stunning fist as you were saying. What if Bernie just volunteered to see how many stunning fists he could just take? Because it's just fortitude saves. Just punch me. Punch me real hard.
Punch me as many times as you
He can heal and meet the
possibly.
saves. How many
I love how
punches?
Knox is like, I'll get the best tattoo you can find. Goes to El-Anon to get arcane mark all over
I'm thinking
his
of like
body.
Kung Pao, where Master Pangus gets whacked with sticks over and over again.
Until I don't stop, even if I tell you to. Until I throw you off dramatically and request a towel.
My best checks are stealth
Do you think he
Sleight of
wants his
hand.
towel?
and disable device.
Don't tell mom.
Like, here's the thing. It could be a stealth thing. It could be any sort of thing. It's just like, I don't know, go completely unseen for like while you challenge the rest of the monks that are training there to find you. It could be.
This is what I'm going to do. You won't
That
see
sounds
me
good.
for a week.
Yeah.
Stealing Ari's panties. Oh, I don't like the silence that greeted that terrible joke. I wasn't fond of that. It just made me turn into a real creep.
Just remember,
Was not fond of that.
SpongeBob had a panty raid episode.
That's true.
SpongeBob did have a panty raid episode. That is true.
They
Yeah.
did remove that episode.
Fair.
I guess which is awful because it is also the episode that does have the dumb D&D joke in there. Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Well, I guess we've got feats to
panty
think
raid,
of.
old man. Yeah, like, get creative. That's what I'm telling you.
Feats of great capabilities.
Oh, they definitely would take your invisibility ring from you if you were going to try and do the whole sneaking thing.
I would like to see them try.
Can't take my ring of invisibility if I'm invisible.
But yeah,
We'll just
like I
invisibly
said,
follow the rest of you to the place.
Listen, all they're saying is, well, not give the bare amount of effort. They're just saying like, hey, you gotta at least be.
Prove
You don't even have to be
exceeding
an
amounts of
actual
skills in an
follower. You
area.
just have to show that you like exemplify some of the tenets of our very real religion, of which this is a very like serious temple. To
prove some
the thing.
measure of incredible skill.
Yes.
Yeah, but Knox has never had any affinity to gods, and like,
Oh, you know, I've got a cool challenge for Knox. Without being seen, take a personal item from each of the training monks and the keepers, and then as like proof
I
of.
don't think they have personal items. I think that's the whole thing. They're trying to reach enlightenment.
They've removed all physical possessions.
Like they have small things.
That'd be a neat little.
Like,
would you
Radika
classify them as small?
Yeah, Radika has like a hair tie that she was wearing, if you remember. She has like a bright red hair tie on her token, so you might be able to take that.
That'd be a neat challenge for Knox.
See here.
Speaking of taking those fist strikes, Justin, have you ever seen the Russian technique of taking hits where you like move with hit to
No.
less blow?
No, I haven't.
It's a neat technique. You just kind of they're well trained. Like it has to be obviously high reflexes because you have to see the blow coming in order to back away from it. But it's like a skill developed in order to give with the strike, and it like, and they say it like you barely feel like you've been hit. It's really cool.
That sounds like some Tai Chi shit.
It's like anti-interrogation shit, honestly.
Yeah. What's his name? Well, you don't actually know his name. The guy that was meditating, you saw that he had like essentially like a robe, but not one that covered the whole thing. But it did have like a clasp that went over the shoulder to basically keep it from falling off. So that would be something you could steal from him.
Just over the week, I'll
monk
steal
lang.
small things and leave them on the front desk.
And Greg does have a pendant that he wears.
I'll steal
Yeah, because-
shit from people.
If you could go unseen and take important personal items from people to prove your skill in stealth,
Yeah,
that'd be neat.
like it does. That would be an incredible
Feat of skill.
feat of physical prowess. Yeah, physical dexterity. So
At any
yeah,
rate,
I'm excited to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, sounds good.
The other thing is, you guys could just break into the fucking temple. It's like you guys haven't
We
really.
don't even know where it is.
we don't even know. what
Yeah,
temple
that's the
is.
thing is you would have to figure out like how to get there, but you know, do a little bit more investigation.
So if I did do that, would I get the DC for extraordinarily small objects?
Depends on how big the object you're trying to take is.
I mean, I would only steal small objects.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess if we're gonna ease it down, I've got to get ready for work tomorrow. So,
Yep.
my dear friends,
all
here
right, I
and
suppose.
in the,
Well,
in the great digital beyond,
I don't know
love
if
you all.
Chrono Trigger is still here. Chrono Travis, thank you for joining us. I think this is the first time we've seen you here.
Oh, he's come here before.
Fucking weird. Usually it's just Santiago keeping us, well, keeping us company and keeping us in check a lot of the times. So we do
Travis
appreciate
is one
that
of
from you,
our-
Santiago.
he's one of our old VIP kid teacher friends here. So yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Bad respect. I was there with you at one point or another. So,
Farewell,
howdy.
all in the physical and digital
All right.
worlds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take care,
Have a
everyone.
good
We'll end the
night.
session here. Get you
Take
next
care.
time.
Santiago, you do what you can, but yeah,
I hope
someone really
next
does
week
need to
I
be
can
keeping you in
steal
check half the
everyone's
time.
hearts.
See you next week.
Good
He'll
night,
try-
everybody.